Hey, what's it up? What's it up? What? That's not the right sentence. What is up, everyone? How are we doing today? Crush, Stone, Gecko, Joel. How are y'all doing? Y'all are picking up what's coming up here pretty quickly. This is Spooky Season Eve. And we will be getting into that, but I gotta finish this first. Factorial Farm Sim. Psychological horror of those. If we do Factorio as spooky season content, I'm going to make terrible factories. Full stop. It's going to be awful. You will have an aneurysm, and I will revel in it. Anyway, like I said, we gotta finish this. There's a handful of things that still need repair. And some story to get through, and then, we'll be playing stuff. This Death World setting. I don't know what that means. The world dies, you die, your machines die, the universe dies, plants die. What dies? Stone dies.
The festival finished. I only had one day left before I had to catch my train and leave Bellariva behind. I couldn't go without saying goodbye to Carmen. So, that evening, I made my way to the cafe. It was unrecognizable. She'd done it.
Hold on.
Best food in Bella Riva. Half the town was outside waiting to see
was
what the
sneeze.
fuss was about.
Maria, my favorite sous chef. Come on through.
It was Carmen, acting every inch the successful cafe owner she deserved to be.
Well, she worked so hard for it.
Even Helena was there, serving the coffees. This was the last place I expected to see her after yesterday's drama. Carmen led me through to a balcony upstairs, where she brought out an old record player.
I found out where Helena was on the day of the festival. She was selling her camera to clear the cafe's debts.
Oh.
But then she didn't have much left for herself.
Oh.
So I've asked her to come and stay with me for a while. We have a lot of catching up to do.
That was a very expensive camera.
I wanted to give her this to cheer her up. We listened to it all the time when we were kids. Do you think it has one last tune in it?
Probably. Yeah, record players last for a while.
Okay, let's see what happens when we turn this on.
Ah. Blue.
The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring. The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring.
How about you give me a second?
The speaker isn't connected properly.
No, you are not going to be doing that. I swear, if you yell at me the entire time. Ooh.
Problem? This wiring isn't connected properly.
What the hell happened? Is this game broken? Alright, that'll look... Oh. Let's hear a nice belt-driven table. Not for a direct drive sort of thing, but, you know, it's okay. Whoopsie. Go back. That goes there, this goes here. Wiring is checked. Bloop.
The speaker isn't connected properly.
Okay, I guess it's not connected properly. Oh! I didn't see there's other connections. Hang out there for a second. You go here. You go there.
If I turn the volume up, I should be able to hear it now. The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring. The
How can you
speaker
tell?
isn't
It's not...
connected properly. I should check the wiring.
Belt drives have or character. Is sleep important? I would say yes. We had a pretty good discussion about sleep earlier today. Where does that one need to get plugged into? Ah, right there.
I think that should do it. This record should play beautifully.
It'll play beautifully upside down.
It's spinning the wrong way. How can I get it to play in the right direction? It must be to do with the motor.
Nope.
Let's see if one of these spares can turn things around.
It's Satan.
More!
Satan is behind this. So, let's see here. We'll put this to the side. Devil's messages. Alright, so we've got... I don't know which one it's... Which one do you want? Or does it matter? It's definitely not that one. 715, 7W0, 7BC. Let's just try. Oh, it says it right there. I am observant. Whoops.
Something is still missing.
Shh. Quiet. So you don't have this problem with the direct drive.
Well, it's playing in the right direction. I should check it's turning at the correct speed.
The sweetest words I've ever
I am good at observation duty. I am so observant.
What will remain of the smile
I observe everything.
that stole
The record player's crackling tune must have caught Helena's ear, as she appeared a few moments later.
Is that my old record player?
Nope.
I can't believe you've kept it all these years, Carmen.
It's Carmen's now.
Leaning over the music, they looked just like the young sisters the slide projector had preserved all these years, inseparable once again. Carmen told me about your camera. That was a really generous thing to do.
I loved that camera, but I love my sister more. Now it's her time to be the person she wants to be.
Mm.
I'm going to stay here with her for a while. Make up for lost time.
It's so sweet.
Carmen and Helena's relationship wasn't suddenly going to be perfect, but they were both prepared to try. And to think, it had all started because of a call Carmen made about some seasoning tips.
Gotta use LSD.
I guess in the end, maybe it wasn't so hard to just pick up the phone and dial. I hadn't spoken to my own parents in a year.
That's a
I wanted to
bit
hear their
much.
voices more than anything.
I know I'm not the best at calling people, but a year? It seems like a lot.
Silence between us was so cavernous. I didn't know how I'd ever find the words to bridge it.
I'd recommend starting with hello. Hello usually works pretty well. Ooh. Pretty.
My final morning in Bella Riva, I received one last call out to Joseph and Izzy's house. I knew I had to pack, but I figured I could squeeze in one final job before I had to leave. When I arrived, I found Joseph tidying up his wilderness of a garden. The playhouse was already cleared. Inside, I could see Izzy happily testing out her screw-driving skills on the back of her cassette deck.
You've made quite the impression. Izzy, tells me she's going to be a repairwoman like Maria.
I'm sure she could be anything she wanted if she put her mind to it.
She could. She's a brilliant child. Spending the day with her at the festival, I haven't had so much fun in ages. I wanted to give her something before she starts to forget.
Inside, the house was transformed, flooded with light and the sounds of the garden. It felt alive again. This would be my last repair in Bella Riva, but it felt like it was the house that had really been restored.
It's a music box. It used to play beautifully, but now when I wind it up, nothing happens.
Have you tried plugging it in?
I'd love for
Oh.
Izzy to hear it sing again. Can you help?
Oh, that's a new one. Sorry, I'm looking at the messages I just got. A likely ban evader. Anyway. Joel, can we fix the wife? Absolutely. I'm gonna need 35 liters of water, 20 kilos of carbon, 4 liters of ammonia, about 1.5 kilos of lime, 800 grams of phosphorus, 250 grams of salt, 100 grams of saltpeter, 8 grams of sulfur, 7.5 grams of fluorine, 5 grams of iron, 3 grams of silicon, and 15 traces of other elements. Ah. Key. Shit's broke, dog. Ooh, hello. Bird? Bird. Do you guys know that the bird is the word? Alright, well, it's time to take it all apart. Starting with something that might not need to cut. Oh, wait, no, it does. This one looks a little bit broken.
Maria, could you add this family picture of us?
That's gonna cost extra. It's huge! Wow, that actually worked. There, this is gonna be fixed after this, right? So I got places to be, I think. Places that aren't so sad. No, not that. Do number 3. Number 4. And that's we're done with you.
This mechanism is completely broken.
Oh,
I'll need
yeah.
to take it all apart before I can fix it.
How does that even happen? Everybody's heard about the bird. I really appreciate that I just so happen to already have all of the right parts, including the right drum. 1, 2. Ah, there we go. Assuming that those silver gears are for that little guy there. Maybe they're not. Let's just start putting stuff back. No, not quite. That goes there, because that meshes with that top gear, and we've got you to go there. It's perfect. It's not right, you're not right. Whoops, 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 whoops. Now it's right. Shame you're still not right. Oh! Well, let me test it. It will.
Perfect. The mechanism is good as new.
Whoops. In you go. You were on top. You go there. And we've got you. We've got you. We've got you. See if I can... I actually gotta move it. Disgusting! Number 4.
There's still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
You mean the key?
My wife used to sing this song to Izzy each night before bed, but I always worked too late to join them. Will you dream sit by your side and hold you so tight. Know that I will always love you, even though we both know that we must say goodnight.
That's the song Izzy has the recording of.
I've missed so much already. I want to be the father my wife wanted me to be. I've ended up so much like my own father, working all the time. Izzy needs me more than that, especially now it's just the two of us. My daughter comes first. Well, until she gets bored of her stuffy old dad anyway.
I'll never ever get bored of you, Dad.
Izzy came running into the room where Joseph scooped her up and onto his shoulders. She gazed at the music box, her eyes shining. I'd never seen her look so happy.
Thank you, Maria, for everything. The things you fixed for me. I'm so glad to have them back.
Joseph was a good father, and I could tell he was determined to be an even better one. When it came down to it, that was all any of us wanted. A second chance to make something right. My time in Bellariva was almost over, but before I left, I knew there was something of my own I needed to fix.
Ah, no, did you break your suitcase? Your tools? Your passport? Love this game. This game is very sweet, very endearing.
My time in Bellariva was almost at an end. Another chapter finished in a story whose ending I hadn't felt ready to write. The people I'd met, the items I'd restored, they'd taught me so much about what was really important. Pulling out my suitcase from beneath the bed, I remembered the day I stole it from my parents' shop.
Hell
The day
yeah.
I left. Afterwards, I was too ashamed to call them, to apologize. It was a guilt I'd been carrying around every day since.
I can always appreciate some light thievery.
As I packed, I knew that it was up to me to find a way to lighten the load.
Just get Sam. He'll help carry the load. Got the veggie soup recipe. I'm sorry. I want the stego. It's
Izzy
delightful.
gave me this in exchange for my repair manual. She'll be a pro in no time.
Izzy has the best ways of transferring currency.
Can't believe it's time to leave Bellariva behind.
Close because of the theft. They lost their home. They couldn't afford insurance. She should be ashamed. Her parents are out on the street. They've had to become vagrants.
The recipe for Carmen's special. I'm under strict instructions to guard it with my life.
Okay. Not yet.
The soundtrack to my travels. I'll be listening to this on the journey.
The overalls.
Helena gave me these designer shirts.
Oh, shirts?
Not sure I'll pull them off as well as she does.
Nah. They're gonna be great.
Joseph's idea of light reading for the train. It does look thorough.
Real talk, I would love a book like this. Watches are one of those things that if they were more inexpensive, I would have a problem. I would buy so many watches.
My parents would love Bellariva. Maybe I can convince them to make the trip.
But unlike good jackets, good watches are expensive.
My suitcase was full, but it was my heart that felt heavy as I made my way to the station. I was sorry to be leaving Bellariva behind.
Quick, call 911.
But I hoped that, in my own small way, I'd made a difference.
Or 999. I don't actually know what country Bellariva is in. So, whatever the emergency services number, her heart is heavy. Cardiac
Helena
problem.
And Carmen's reunion was possible because they'd learned to overcome their differences. Joseph had realized he shouldn't let his grief or his work get in the way of his relationship with Izzy. They'd each learned to see things from someone else's perspective. Maybe it was time I saw things through my parents' eyes. I knew it would be easier to jump on the next train, put even more distance between us, but I finally felt ready to talk to them. I just didn't know if they would feel the same.
Of course they would.
Did I even remember their number?
It's
I
you!
wasn't sure until I reached for the phone and it all came flooding back.
Lily! Hello! How you doing?
Mom? Dad?
Maria? Is that you?
No, it's your other daughter. Ah, this was really cute. I had a lot of fun with this game. But there is one more level. Oh. No, the art in this game is super nice. The soundtrack is good. The voice acting is great. Ooh. Gotta repair a espresso.
Dear Maria, Carmen here. Sorry I haven't written. The cafe's been absolutely manic since you left.
You're sleepy. Perhaps nap time, since you only got, what, 2 hours sleep last time? Isn't that right?
Luckily, I have Helena here to help. You wouldn't recognize her. She's like a new woman.
Or have you got more sleep since then?
She's always running around, taking orders and making drinks. I even heard her compliment a customer on their outfit.
Wow.
Personally, I draw the line at fluorescent green bowling shirts, but each to their own. It certainly made the customer smile.
She's being nice to strangers?
She misses the city, though. Bellariva's many things, but it's definitely not as chic as she'd like.
Mood.
She said there was a coffee shop near her old apartment where they made coffee with a shape drawn on top. It got me thinking, I'm an award-winning chef. I can figure out how to put a leaf on a cappuccino. A bit of cosmopolitan coffee might be just what Helena needs. Of course, ordering a new coffee machine was the easy part. I wish you could have seen the mess I got into trying to put the thing together.
A while back, I heard about a company making cappuccino machines, coffee machines, whatever, where it would actually print the picture on top of it. You fed in a picture of the customer, a dog, whatever you wanted. You put your latte underneath the printer, and then would, I don't know if it like deposited something on top or if it just kind of erased some of the latte. I don't know. I do not know how it works, but it was kind of a neat idea. I doubt it really made it very far, though.
I saw Maria use her screwdriver a million times. Taking this apart will be easy.
Yeah. It's gonna be great. You just unscrew everything possible. And,
These pipes look pretty simple. I should start with them.
yeah, sure. Let's start with them. Why is it suddenly telling me how to do stuff? This game was so nice. Alright, what do we got here? So, this one to there.
Oh, I wish Maria was here. She'd know how to put these pipes together.
Carmen, you're doing amazing. Trust in the process. My one pet peeve, I do get peeved about it, that's for sure.
How can there be so much steam? Ugh, I'm getting soaked.
Not yet. Aha. Aha. And this to... Oh!
The pipes are all connected, but there's still steam everywhere.
Quiet!
Something's in the wrong place.
You're in the wrong
Finally,
place.
No more steam.
I found another panel. Okay, easy. Easy peasy. We got power. We've got beverage. Just follow that line down and around. That goes there. This one goes there. And is that going to matter? Maybe not. I think I can just bring these straight across. So it's power, light, coffee. Power. Light. Coffee. That looks pretty good. Looking pretty cohesive. And then you... And you... Okay, we'll get to that in a moment. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Or is that...
Are all of these parts supposed to go in there?
Methinks that needs to go on before the big cover. Let's try that again. The screwdriver off to the side. There it goes. Ah, yeah. Because it has the screws on the inside of the place. And then you... And you...
I think that's everything. Better test the buttons, just to make sure.
Love the buttons. We got steam. We got coffee.
All done. Piece of cake.
Now you just need
Time to
to
make my first coffee, I think.
grind your beans, pack your portafilter. Pull your shot. Oh,
Smells delicious.
want
Now to
coffee
make it
now?
Magical.
Where's the milk? I need to steam the milk. Ah, there's the milk. Alright, let's, tap it on the counter, get all the foam to the whatever. Oh, need the coffee. Ooh, just let me do it myself. Let's see here. It's just gonna let me do this forever until I'm content with the mess that I've made. Ooh, that's very avant-garde. This cup will overflow at some point. There we go. It's a twister.
A perfect coffee. All it needs is a saucer and a couple of Helena's favourite biscuits.
What are the favorite biscuits? I would like some favorite biscuits. Nope. It's wonderful. It's wonderful the way it is. Look! They're Joel biscuits.
I was feeling more has-been than coffee queen by the time I'd made a drink fit for human consumption. It looked a bit, postmodern, but knowing Helena's refined tastes, I hope she'd think it was intentional.
And you are Helena's favorite biscuit. Oh.
Always the connoisseur. She didn't even bother to look at it at first. She was so busy wafting it under her nose. Steamed up her glasses, of course. How was she going to see my work of art through an eye full of fog?
She wasn't.
When she finally
probably for
spotted
the
it,
best.
though, she was totally impressed.
Totally impressed. See, she liked my art. My avant-garde art.
I'll admit, she spent several minutes trying to figure out exactly what it was I'd drawn. She decided it was probably a horse.
It's a jackal!
Well, what she doesn't know won't hurt her.
It's a jackal! A jackal? It's a jackal!
She was impressed enough to ask for another one. I guess I'll need to get some practice in. The whole thing was such hard work, Maria. I never realized how difficult it was, all that mechanical stuff.
Yeah, see? I'm pretty good.
It made me realize how much I have to thank you for, so I wanted to say that now. Better latte than never.
Ha!
Hoping you're well. Your friend, Carmen.
Could have also said thanks a latte. Aww. That's adorable. I need more. I need more. You need to go. Stone, have a wonderful night. Hope you get some good rest. Oh no! I just 100%ed this game. How am I only supposed to get all but one achievement if just playing the game gets me all the achievements?